Hello everyone, welcome to this blind playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. If you're familiar with my channel, you usually know I don't really commentate on my videos. I usually leave them without, because I usually play simulators and other stuff, and I always feel like I don't really have much to add. But after starting this game, I noticed I had a lot more to talk about. So I decided to actually add commentary as we go through the settings here. If you're noticing, I already recorded this footage and I'm adding commentary after with a big bang. First we're gonna pick a class. There's the human, the elf, the dwarf and the Kunari. Well, they all have their own racial benefits. But yeah, with first playthroughs I usually play as a human, because I can relate to it the most, and well, I usually play as myself. As for the class, they're the same as the previous games. And I pick Archer. Difficulty I pick normal. Because, well, it's a let's play and I don't want to die all the time. I want to keep the story going, and I'm not the biggest gamer. So yeah, we're playing a human noble, an archer, which is the rogue class. Yeah, this is a blind playthrough, my first time playing the game. I did do a world state with the Dragon Age Keep. I played the first game, Origins. Many years ago, about the time it released, which is about, I don't know, 10 years ago at this point. I never played the second game. Yeah, I want to start with this one. But I did add my choices in the Dragon Age Keep for 1 and 2. Yes, we start with our character. Well, here's the character customization. Yeah, it's pretty detailed in my opinion. I took a lot of time in it. Well, because from what I understand, it's a pretty long game, so I decided to, take my time to at least look a little bit decent. But if you're not interested, I'll put like a timestamp in the description so you can skip to the final result, because I think it take at least half the episode, if not longer. But yeah, pretty detailed character creation system. But yeah. But like I said, I played Origins when it released. Pretty good game. especially role-playing wise. As for the decisions that carried over, I don't know which one do have the most impact, but I think Alistair ended up being a king, and the warden, my main character, died, sacrificed himself. Yeah, I romanced Liliana. Those are like the big decisions. From what I remember. With Dragon Age 2, I inputted some. I romanced the girl, the elfin girl, Meryl, her name, and I don't know. I tried to keep everyone alive. I tried to, I don't know how many implications it will have, but I decided to, if most people were still alive, we'll probably get the most out of this game if they're featured. Yeah. Also, a reason why I skipped Dragon Age 2 is because I'm playing this game on a cloud system called GeForce Now. I have a pretty old computer, it's like 10 years old at this point, so I can't really play this game on my own computer. I'm still saving for a new one. And while it's available on GeForce Now, it became available like, 2 months ago. There aren't many EA games on there, but they decided to drop it on there for some reason, which I'm glad with. So yeah, the first 2 Dragon Age games aren't on there. So that's another reason why I skipped the second one. But yeah. As for character creation, I kind of try to make the character look a little bit like me, but of course a very romanticized version. But yeah, there's lots of options here. With hair. I even considered going bald, but I won't. I still have some hair left. Yeah, many hairstyles. I think it's probably I haven't played much games the last few years, but probably the most extensive character creator I've experienced, I think. Probably games will have a lot more, but having too many isn't always better. Yeah, I think I end up with one to the left, this one. Yep. As for hair color, I try to go dark. I don't know if it's the lighting, but I end up with brown for some reason, which is fine, but I wanted to go with black, but I couldn't really find it. And the lighting in this place and this character creator is pretty dark, so it looks black here, but I end up with brown for some reason, but that's fine. Yeah, this one is red. Yeah, lots of options. Yeah, I usually don't commentate on my videos. I usually play simulators. I played like EVE Online and some other stuff on this channel before. Well, people seem to enjoy that, but I don't know. I felt like I had much more to add to this game. Lots of beards. Yeah, so I'm doing post commentary. I also can't really. It's another reason I can't really play and commentate at the same time due to circumstances I play this game in with background noise and stuff. So I know this is like my solution. Yeah, like we say here in the Netherlands, you gotta roll with the pedals you have. So I definitely wanna, improve on that aspect and do like live commentary. It's obviously the best to do, especially in this kind of games. You miss like the first reaction. But yeah, I played like a few hours. I played like the prologue. At this point I'm commentating, and well, my goal is to catch up with the commentating and then do it as soon as possible after recording the initial gameplay. So yeah, I don't get spoiled too much, and I can like, commentate on my decisions I make and theorize on what might happen.
Yeah. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
I just hope I can help.
Like two voices,
Everything
which is
you've
like
heard, completely true. How much is this going to cost me exactly?
pretty cool.
I just hope I can help.
It means they have to do multiple voice actors
exactly?
with, doing the same lines. Which is like,
choice. How much is this going to cost me exactly?
An extra thing, and I think it adds.
I don't care about the rest. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
I don't really have a deep voice, but
going to cost me exactly? I just hope I can help.
I decided first want to go with it, but when he starts screaming, it starts a bit weird, too much.
I just hope I can help. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest. You leave me no choice.
That one, a bit too much, so I decided to go with the other one.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest. How much is this going to cost me exactly? Everything you've heard, completely true.
Yeah, that's just the general face. Now we have the ears. I'd say I'd say I have pretty regular ears. I think, I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of customization. I really liked it. I think it's well done. It's a lot, but it's not too much, if that's possible. But I know it's a lot more than Dragon Age Origins used to be. I know I played a pretty ugly character in there, and I kinda regretted it. I know halfway through, like 50 hours in, I'm like, I should have picked it a little bit better, but yeah. So yeah, I'm taking a little bit of time here, but yeah, I hope it's worth it. But it looks great from what I've seen so far. Like the first few hours, I think the graphics looks amazing. Like the backgrounds and the horizon view, whatever it's called. Like I was impressed. And I know like games have even gotten better like these last few years, but I think this game's like, I don't know, 6 years old, 7 years old. Things look amazing. So yeah. The brow size, well. And the forehead, well. It looks a bit sad, but
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
I like that you can do like the voice during the all the time, so you can like watch him talk, you know, kind of get an idea what it looks like, you know, not just a straight face. I think it's a nice touch. And yeah, many eyes. And yeah, there might be some stuttering in the recording, and that's because of, well, the streaming. I have to stream over Wi-Fi, and sometimes it just drops for some reason. Maybe because someone else in the house is like using it, or it's kind of a necessity, and it happens sometimes. But yeah, I'll probably cut it out when I edit it. But for the most part, I think it works great, and
I just hope I can help.
you usually don't notice. But yeah, like a solid line, internet line is preferred, and I think it works flawlessly that way. Of course, you need a good internet speed, especially if you want to stream in like high. If you want to stream in like high resolutions, like 4K and stuff, you just need a solid connection. Yeah, it looks already a little bit less sad. Eyelashes, and yeah, that's a lot. I don't know, I think go without. I don't know. It's all very subtle, but it can make or break a character, of course. Lots of calls here. I mean, yeah, the eyes are of course an important part of the character, so you want to get them right. But you also I wanted to go for like a natural look.
Everything you've heard? Completely true. I just hope I can help.
Yes, the nose. Also
How much
very
is it
important.
cost me exactly? How much is this going to cost me exactly? How much is this going to cost me exactly? I just hope I can help.
Yeah, this looks horrible, but I mean, you can go with it.
Everything you've heard? Completely true. How much is this going to cost me exactly? You leave me no choice.
Yeah, this character can get angry. I don't know how angry we're gonna get, but... Oh yeah, scars. I don't have any scars. I don't think I put any on. There was some stuttering. It's very subtle, but it happens sometimes. And makeup. I don't know. I don't think I do that.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Yeah. And make the eyes a little bit darker.
You leave me no choice.
My name. I don't use my own name, but Maxwell is also not it. I think I go with Michael. It's usually the name I use. Oh, no. Still not happy with the hair. Yeah, it's because of the color. I can't really find the real dark. Maybe I just overlooked it, but yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I go back to the one I chose before. Yeah, I usually play like male characters with short hair. Probably because I have it myself as well, so I don't know. Yeah, here it looks brown again. This one is red, so I don't know. A little bit more beard. Nice mustache.
You leave me no choice.
So yeah, I end up with a little bit more facial hair. Yeah, naming a character is always hard. For me at least. Michael is like a English version of my name, so there we are. Walking towards a woman in light. Yeah, that's what I ended up with. At some point you gotta, make a decision. Yeah, still have no idea what to think of that opening. And I loaded the screen already. I noticed there aren't many in this game, so obviously the less loading screens the better, but
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
And there's the dialogue screen. Yeah, so everyone's dead except for us. It is horrible, but I decided to say not anything.
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
And the emotional dialogue choices are a great thing. Also, another improvement from Origins is obviously the voiced main character. It's like angry, empathy. This one is like defensive and confused.
So what happens now?
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then...
Go to the Ford Camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
And there's Liliana, our girl from Origins.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Yeah, look at that shot.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that.
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Yep.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
Well, if I can help, I will.
I understand.
Then...
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead.
Yep. And what is that?
Like the sky, but we must think beyond. beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
From what I understand, in Drainage 2, the mages rebelled against the
There will be a
Templars.
trial. I can
They're
promise
basically
you.
at war at this point.
Come. It is not far.
Where are you
And
taking me?
They decided to
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
talk, and then a big explosion happened at the summit, and now everyone is dead. And we kinda walked out of there. Would be a nice twist if we were the bad guy ourselves, but probably not.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Yeah, look at this, it's amazing, like these mountains. I was really impressed and still am.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is
And the
but
rift in the
one God,
background.
one life, one death. There is but one God, and He is our Maker.
Have to get used to the controls a little bit. But yeah.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
There's even snow steps.
Maker, it's the end of the world.
People are panicking. Yeah, guess we have to go to the rift. Yep.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Yep. And this was at the Temple of the Ashes, Sacred Ashes, which was a huge plot point in the first game. Where we had to find the ashes to save the guy, or Inon. Which we did. Yep, there are demons.
Stay behind me!
Luckily, conveniently, there's a bow, so we can fight as well. I think the archery feels really well done in this game. At least to me, it feels great. But yeah, one thing I would, which is a bit let down, is you don't really have much abilities at the start. Only like one super shot and like a stealth thing.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Yeah, alright. Alright, I'll disarm, but...
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Yeah. One thing that is a step down in my opinion is you don't choose your starting abilities. Because, well, I like the first ability, the second one, the stealth one. I don't really think it fits a archer, but we'll see. I probably would have picked something different if I had a choice, but yeah. There's a bow, 41 power. And we picked up the scout hat, which is just extra defense. Looks a bit silly, but at least it's off in cutscenes. Oh yeah, more demons. Yeah, and here are the abilities explained.
There!
But it's
Watch
pretty
out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
it's pretty like any other RPG, so. Yeah, I really like that first ability. It's like gets stronger the farther away you are from your opponent, so it really helps with this character to be like totally in the back line to get the most out of that ability. But yeah, up close it becomes really not as powerful. Basically do a normal shot. We'll do it if you're up close. And there's some loot here with some gold. There's a lot of looting in this game, I think. Feels that way.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
And there's a stealth ability, which kind of fades away as soon as you use an ability, so it keeps stealth obviously, and I don't know. We're a rogue, so we might use it in the future. I don't know, but yeah. Feels a bit unnecessary, but yeah. We'll see, maybe I'll use it. Maybe we can upgrade it so you can like operate abilities you already have to, customize them a little bit, so maybe we'll find some good use for it. And there's a starter. A little bit. Yeah, with only one ability, you're basically just shooting and then using the big shot and then shooting again. But I think that that'll improve if the game more abilities. I know it's probably the same for all classes, so.
One down.
It's a bit weird, you can like attack out of combat, so sometimes you're not, the fight's already done and I'm still firing arrows, so it looks a bit silly, but in Orange, I believe you just stop fighting, you don't know where enemies in. I think you could even attack out of combat.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Yeah, for some reason the audio is gone. I don't know why. It is a shame, but maybe it'll come back. So, there it is. Certainly wasn't like that during gameplay, so yeah, here's some more demons and some people we have to rescue. Yep, and that's very cool. I believe was also a companion in Dragon Age 2.
What did you do? I did nothing. The credit is yours.
You mean the mark?
I closed
I
that
did.
thing. How? Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever.
Great voice.
Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
You're with the Chantry? Probably not.
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
It's nice to meet you. I was considering talking about this
It's good to
crossbow,
meet you,
but
Varric. You may reconsider that stance in time.
I'm pretty sure I'll come back later.
I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Yeah. So he knows a few things about...
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus
No.
is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
I can close the breach, I will.
Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Yeah, Bianca says crossbow. But yeah, I think this is where I end up the first part.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
Thank you for watching,
We must move quickly.
and I'll probably be back soon.